Very good morning, all. Can I quickly have the lights on, please? I feel really this looks like a cinema hall. But can I have the lights, few lights on, please? Just want to see few faces. Lovely. That would do. Thanks. Good morning, all. This is Vignesh, and I represent Freshworks for East Africa and Egypt. Been with the organization for the last 3.5 years, and Kenya has been my second home. I keep coming here, and it's been a great city welcoming, and this is my first time here at Diani, and thanks DX5 for giving me this wonderful opportunity. So, I know this is a long topic that we have, but I would kind of start by explaining what delight is. Delight, to me, is extreme happiness. For my wife, delight is actually seeing my son eat properly. For my mom, delight is actually ensuring wherever I go, I eat properly. And for organizations, delight is ensuring their customers are kept super happy. Times have changed, right, today, and we are in a situation where we are going from point A to point B and making a huge leap. That's what I would be discussing today, and I would not be telling what our solutions can do. You can try it out all by yourselves, but I would give you a quick glimpse of what is happening in the world today. How many times has this happened? Get the presentation up. I know this is an extremely difficult situation to be. Let's play a game, in fact. I know Willie today mentioned about feedback. Let's get some live feedback happening. Can you all take your mobile phones out? Just get into menti.com. I know your answers would be recorded here. You would just see your answers coming up. This is just live voting, by the way. Just get into menti.com and enter the code 72589112. Anywhere, have you ever faced a situation like this? Okay, 2 people, yes, 3, 4. Is someone voting for no? 8, 10? Oh, everybody. It's 72589112. 72589112. Okay, 30, 33. I don't see a single no. Okay, nobody has. Oh, 55 people, yes, 58. Lovely. Okay, 63, 64. Oh, that's amazing. But isn't that the current reality today? Isn't the situation that we are living here today? Okay. I would end here. I would go to the next. You can go to this question, you can start typing your responses. What is something that stops organizations from delivering effortless customer experience? You can kind of like type in whatever comes to your mind. I know feedback is very important, so that is why I'm getting this. I would drive my presentation based on what you're going to respond here. Okay, cost, that comes in bold and blue, great. ROI, time, lack of technology, lack of competition, ambiguity. I also see priority, poverty, okay, improper tools, debt, uninspiring stuff, wonderful. Okay, nasty requirements. Okay, you have found a beautiful cloud here. I was very surprised in Diani today. It was hot and humid, great. Something was very close to my place. And this cloud actually tells everybody in this room a beautiful story. You have answered all this. And if I'm seeing culture, cost, knowledge, I think we are all heading in the right direction and ensuring from your organization that you're going to work, you would deliver exceptional customer service through your customer support teams. Thanks. What exactly Freshworks does? We were founded way back in the year 2010 out of a garage. Actually, out of an apartment, in fact, where my founder, Girish Mathrubootham, started this organization. And we kind of like started building our solutions. We have the likes of Google, Axel, Sequoia, all coming and investing, seeing what the product can do. And today, we are a NASDAQ-listed company. We went public last year, and it was a phenomenal achievement from a company in India, the first product company to get listed on NASDAQ. And today, we are a NASDAQ-listed company. Our overall annual revenue is around 500 million, and we are growing 42% year on year. And yes, we have 5,000 plus employees across the globe. Today, I represent Kenya, and I also have my colleagues, Shashank and Uma, with me, who have traveled from India here to this wonderful place, and we keep coming here. And yes, we have close to 60,000 customers who kind of like regularly renew with us year on year. I will tell you why I'm mentioning and stressing on this point later. And yes, we have also been recognized by the peers and the reviewers. Now, what are the brands top brands we serve across Middle East and Africa? The likes of Swivel, M-Copa, Emirates, NVD in Middle East, Dangote, Sterling Bank. And I also met some lovely customers, my own customers that I've onboarded yesterday. Likes of Minute, likes of APA Insurance. They have all been using our solution successfully and delighting their end customers. Okay, how do we do this, in fact? I know I have been talking a lot about what delight is and how do we kind of like deliver this delight. We have two main pillars, one for delighting customers and one for delighting employees. These are the two pillars that we have built our solutions on. And we have three solutions on the customer's experience side or the customer-facing side. The first one is Freshdesk, the Freshdesk support solution. It's an omni-channel help desk solution. And the customer support solution actually fits into this, the one which I will be explaining you today. And we also have a sales CRM that can be used by our sales teams and a marketing automation solution called Fresh Marketer. That doesn't stop. We also have an internal service desk solution. At the end of the day, your employees are also customers to you. So we have Fresh Service, an internal service desk solution, and Fresh Team, HRMS solution actually. And in between stands a very powerful solution which kind of like marries both of this together called Fresh Chat. The Fresh Chat integrates all your messaging channels, be it the likes of WhatsApp, Instagram, and you kind of like call it, you have your web-based chatbots coming in, and also on various messaging channels that you have Fresh Chat on. And this is built on a very strong platform called Freshworks Neo. Today, your organizations might be using a solution already, and you do not want your management to go ahead and say, no, I don't want to use this, but I want to use these solutions. No. We will not recommend that, considering you have invested on it. We would try to bring those solutions also into our solution, basically integrate. So that integration is made possible through Freshworks Neo. Now, Talking about numbers, yesterday I actually enjoyed this presentation of Mr. Martin. He was mentioning a lot of numbers, and I went back and checked my presentation, and it was very similar. Today, I would take this classic example where we have Gen X, Gen Y, and Gen Z, right? Everybody, I think this is a mixed audience which we have. I do not know which category I belong to, but I can take this example of my mom. COVID was a game changer. What exactly happened was she was not able to go to a bank, and I was busy working from home. I did not get out of my room. I was super busy. And she needed help. So what she did? She picked up her mobile phone and she messaged the WhatsApp number of the bank, and she wanted to just get one thing done, download the statement. And that was done on WhatsApp. And today, my mom is empowered. I think she is not Gen X or Gen Y or Gen Z or not digital first. The inclusivity what technology brings in today has been really great. And that's where we are heading to. Everybody wants anytime and anywhere support. And there is also that instant personalized support we want. If my mother waited for me to help, I did not help. She got onto the channel of her choice, and she was able to get things done. And everybody wants uninterrupted and consistent support, the majority. Let's say you have a question today, you have a problem today. If you're unable to get that responded, you're a frustrated customer, and for an organization, they would lose you. And you always have options to move out. So, continuously, the CX teams continues to struggle. This is post-COVID or pre-COVID. The volumes have been really increasing. If your customer support teams are not able to address those questions on time, they kind of like keep piling up. The volumes keep piling up. And today, agents are not adequately equipped, unfortunately. Even if you have those superheroes in your teams, if they don't have the right tools, then it's a very big problem for them. And there is a seamless and a consistent support today doesn't seem to be a reality. Even though we have tools, there is not a single tool that does magic. As ma'am was mentioning earlier, we don't have one single app that kind of like helps us to deliver that knockout experience to our end customer. Today, overall CX experience happens to be broken. Why? We have different channels, in fact. We interact with our organizations over emails, on Facebook, on Twitter, on WhatsApp. But did we think for a moment that what happens in the background, the customer support agents, how do they respond to us? That's where this breakage comes in. And how can businesses can offer exceptional and hyper-personalized experiences is by one, they can manage conversation across customers' channels of choice. So basically, let's say today a bank, they get their volumes on phone calls. That is their preferred way of their customers reaching out. Then that is wonderful. They can have a phone system set up. If let's say they have a disjointed or a distributed team reaching out to them, they should have people and channels accordingly and have a solution for that so that they are able to respond accordingly. One important thing, if they are able to achieve a unified view from all channels, half the battle is won. The reason being, let's say I'm a customer reaching out to an organization. I send them an email, and I get a beautiful response, an automated response saying, hey, your ticket has been created, but no action has been taken on that. What happens? I go to Twitter and say, hey, I've raised a ticket, there is no response. There again, I get a bot response saying, hey, we are looking into this, please bear with us. Next day, no response. What do? I go to Facebook and I'm irate. I kind of like tag my friends and say, hey, their customer service is super bad. There again, I get a bot response. What is it? Saying, hey, we are still working on this. Finally, I pick up my phone and call that customer support agent and say, hey, what happened to my query? If I'm in a real good mood, I would not start a fight, but that poor customer support agent has no clue of what I have done before. I have written an email, I have actually posted it on Twitter, I have gone on Facebook, and now I am calling. So there is a disjoint experience. But now, think of another scenario. Let's say if you kind of like marry all these channels and have one single platform or a page where your customer support agents can see the history of interactions between the end user and how easy it would be and how seamless they would kind of like do it. This would be delight to me and also the agent who's kind of like responding to my query. And the best you can do is you can understand the complete life cycle through a solution like this, and the agent who uses this would be the happiest person on the planet. Okay, now how do you create those delightful moments? Yes, as I said before, meet customers wherever they are and allow them to choose their channels. It can be WhatsApp today, it can be Instagram tomorrow, but ensure you are there. The most important thing is to create joy by anticipating their needs. Last month I celebrated my birthday. I got a very normal SMS saying, hey, it's your birthday month. If you're coming here, your shirt gets a 25% off. I did not bother, but somewhere when I was passing by, I remembered this, I bought a new shirt. That small SMS actually created delight. Something I would not have done, but this digitally sent SMS helped me to get a new shirt with a good discount, in fact. So ensure you create that joy by staying relevant. And the most important thing, you nurture customer trust and loyalty. You build human-centric processes and create lifetime value. If you have a delighted customer, he doesn't leave you, he sticks with you for life, and you create a great value out of it. The most important is, it's not just for the customer, but the person who is using it in the background. You create effortless experiences for everyone. And how do you do it? You simplify customer and employee experiences, get the right tools for your employees to use, and you empower support agents with the digital tools. The empowerment is synonymous with self-service. A very nicely designed self-service tool can go a long way in eliminating mundane questions, in fact. How do you do it? Let's say you have a very strong knowledge base. You can put that inside a bot, or you can publish that as a knowledge base in your website and give access to your end customers. They may actually go there and get their questions resolved. The most important thing, automate the teammate experience. Collaboration today goes a long way. We have all learned it the hard way in COVID. What happened was we reached out to our colleagues when we needed help. In a tool, in a customer support tool, you might not be kind of like a subject matter expert. You need to still reach out to your customer support, your teammates nearby. So how can you do it? Within the overall screen, if you are able to get help, you're not just getting help, you're also helping the end customer and creating a win-win situation. So this is how you kind of like effortlessly have effortless experiences for everyone. Okay, now delighting across digital first channels. Ma'am was mentioning earlier in her presentation as well. It's not just one channel today. The ones which you are seeing on the screen is Facebook, Twitter, WhatsApp, and email. I have not even included Instagram here. Today these might be relevant, and tomorrow you might have a lot of other solutions coming in. So stay relevant and ensure that your organizations get those tools to ensure you support your customers. And most important thing, AI, only if it is properly implemented, it is AI. We all saw that in the video, right? That it was a basic IVR system where click one, click two, they could have done wonders. But you had an impatient customer who just wanted to talk to the live agent. If AI is not properly implemented, then it is going to be firing back at you. So ensure that you have very basic chatbot set to get those basic questions out first. And within your team, ensure that the ticket automation happens easily and seamlessly. The reason being, you might get a lot of conversations from different people. So if you're able to break that, it would be a seamless experience for your agents as well. And agent assistants are something that as basic as canned responses. Let's say a customer needs a refund when he has actually bought any product in an organization. If the agent can get the right solution article or get the right suggestion for a right solution article, his job is half finished. Then they send it out to the end customer. So AI, as I would leave it there saying, ensure that it is properly implemented in any organization. Yeah, you have something to add?
I'm trying to avoid being part of the presentation, but
Go ahead.
with the time going, I am going to come closer to you.
Okay.
Because we're actually running out of time.
Perfect. So I would finish by saying one major thing, the bottom line is you delight customers everywhere in the channel, wherever they are going to be present, and make every agent a hero. How do you do it? Get the right tools to them and effortlessly grow customer value with unified customer profile. Main thing, if you are able to get that done and get that solved, half the battle is won and you can continue delighting your customers endlessly. To talk more about this, we are outside. We are from Freshworks, and ensure that you keep delighting yourselves and delighting your customers. Thank you. Have a great day.